Hey guys, welcome to Trevlyn GH. We are so excited today because we're covering FAQs, frequently asked questions, and I've got my guy in the house, Seth, the realtor. His details will be at the bottom of the page and he can be followed on Instagram. So guys, let's hear from Seth.
Hi guys, it's good to be back again, and I enjoyed the feedback from the previous videos, and keep them coming. We'll try as much as possible to answer all your questions. Seth the realtor, I'm with Best World Company Limited, so I'm looking forward to a good time.
Yes.
Once again.
Let's take this journey together, guys. Let's hear your questions.
Hello guys, it's so good to have you two back here again today. I'm sure the audience are in for a treat. So today, we are going to talk about the process of buying a property in Ghana and what things we need to consider when somebody wants to buy property in Ghana.
Okay, very good question. So, just to let you know what accounts for the pricing in Ghana and high pricing and so forth. Number one is location. So if you're looking at places like cantonments, that is a very prime location where you've got embassies, you've got a lot of businesses over there and so forth, and there's a lot of demand over there. Per square footage is quite high over there as well. So those are the kind of things that account for high pricing in Accra especially. So that's what I would say from our side. Anything to add?
I would also say finishing. One of the things that developers really take into consideration when pricing is finishing of the unit.
Sure.
And then even the quality of the unit, the materials they use and all that. So
Sure.
That's also another thing that accounts for the pricing. Yes.
Sure.
Thank you guys for that detailed information. The second question we have is about mortgages. How does it work with mortgages in Ghana?
So a mortgage on this one, a mortgage is basically a loan given to you via the bank, and they will look at certain things that will allow you to be able to obtain a mortgage, such as your credit facility, how good is your credit, what your income affordability is like, and if you have any deposit that you be able to put down. Now, those are the criteria generally that they look at, and other things aside of that as well. And it's basically the bank lending you money to be able to purchase a property and be able to move into the property. And the bank effectively owns a percentage of that property based on the amount of money that they've lent to you until you've been able to pay off the bank plus interest, and then the property becomes solely your investment. Speaking of which, when you talk about equity, equity is the amount of money left after you've paid off your mortgage and so forth, and the value of the property itself equates to the equity that's left in there. So for example, if you were to buy a property for 100,000 USD and then you paid a mortgage of 75,000, you would have an outstanding balance of 25,000, which would be a deposit. Now, if you pay that 75,000 back to the bank, that means that you no longer owe the bank and that you own 100% of the actual property, which is the total equity left in the property, and that will belong to you. So when you sell the property, all that money of 100,000 will belong to you, including appreciation.
Thank you so much. I'm sure that was very helpful. Now, just as a follow-up to the last question, our audience would like to know what are the different types of mortgages you can get in Ghana and what is the current state of the real estate market in Ghana.
Okay. Basically, we have the fixed mortgage, the adjustable interest or rate mortgage. So with a fixed, it comes with a fixed interest. So if your mortgage is spread over whatever period of time you've been given, the interest doesn't change, or the interest rate or percentage doesn't change. It remains the same over the years. With the adjustable, it changes due to the market condition. So you could be paying interest higher or lower based on the market conditions, basically. But generally there are other ones like the balloon mortgage, the reverse, the graduated and all that. But I mean, for the purposes of this video, I think we can just limit it to these two. Maybe subsequently we'll go into details in regards to the other mortgage types available. Yeah. And the next question, I think Trevor, you can take that. Market condition, right? Yes, the market condition.
Yeah, the state of real estate in Ghana is very active. I would say to you, the middle the lower to middle end of the market where people are purchasing land is very, very active. We're experiencing lots of people that are purchasing land and securing land and making boundaries and so forth. Those are people from the diaspora. And also the middle part of the market where people want to move into a 3/4 bedroom homes. Prices between the 50 to 100,000 USD or equivalent Ghana cedis is a very active market, as we can see. That is based on Trevlyn's experiences, as in Trevlyn Ghana experiences. We've been able to move a lot of those kind of market and those kind of stocks at the moment. The higher end of the market, talking about anything from 250,000 to $500,000 or more, is a little bit slower because people generally in Ghana, they don't tend to use mortgages as much, which then means that they will then need to use cash. So imagine putting down over $250,000 or equivalent in cedis down as a down payment, and thereafter spreading the outstanding balance, if it's $500,000, of over the next year or 12 months or 24 months. It's a lot of money. So that market doesn't move as much, but the lower end of the market moves quite active. So I hope that helps. Thank you for coming to the end of the video. If you like more videos like this, click here and also subscribe here.